Thank you, Unity Jazz Band. Welcome, everybody. My name is Greg Denning, and I'm filling in while Reverend Sharon is on grief leave. And today we're also coming to you live streaming from our new space at 2395 Washington Road. And today our guest speaker will be Bill Diedrich, so we're going to welcome him. And we do have one slight change in accordance with the CDC guidelines, the newest ones. We are asking that everybody wear masks now. It's okay to take them off when you're having a snack or beverage at your table. But even if you're vaccinated, we're asking that everybody wear masks just for the protection of everybody. And also, if you're here for the first time, we have connection cards. We'd appreciate it if you fill out with some of your information if you feel like it. And also, if there is anybody here for the first time and you did not receive a welcome packet, please raise your hand and we'll have an usher bring one to you. And like I said before, we are live streaming, so I'd like to welcome our online congregation from wherever you are. And we do have tables that may appear on camera. So if you notice, your table will have a little card that says on camera or off camera, so everybody can be comfortable. And after the service, we'll have some fellowship time with snacks and beverages, and we'd enjoy having you stay for some conversation and fellowship. And let's begin our prayer work this morning. Because health concerns are in the news so much right now, we have a prayer for health and wholeness. So let's join together. In this moment, we bless the miraculous workings of our bodies. Conceived in divine mind, our bodies sparkle with health and vitality. We lay claim to our physical strength and resilience as we adopt practices to maintain and grow our health. Every day, we are guided to make choices and take actions that support the natural wholeness of our physical being. And so it is. Amen. And today we are having our mission statement is to spiritually awaken to our oneness with God, with each other, and with all creation. And as a member, Unity Church, we have a vision we hold of a world powerfully transformed through the growing movement of a shared spiritual awakening. And because we honor all paths, let's join together in an ecumenical prayer. The enlightenment of the Buddha shines within us. The compassion of the Christ moves through us. The power of Jehovah strengthens and guards us. The presence of Allah surrounds and guides us. Wherever we are, the Tao is, and all is God. And we'll continue. We have neighbors both near and around the world celebrating times of joy and also sadness or sorrow. So let's join together in a prayer for our neighbors. We pray with understanding and compassion in our hearts, knowing divine light shines even in the darkest moments. We bless the continued work of the world's essential workers and all those devoted to serving others in times of need. We bless those in grief, whatever their loss, knowing God is their strength. We lift our gaze to remember our shared humanity, our unity. Centered in His divine presence within, we know the truth for each person in our world neighborhood. We are guided by wisdom arising in love as we act in ways that foster peace and wholeness for all. And so it is. Amen. And I meant to mention a little bit ago, Reverend Sharon recorded a short video, a greeting for us all. We don't have our laptop wired up yet for sound, so I can't show it to you, but if you just visit our YouTube channel, so point your browsers to YouTube and search for Unity Lansing. That's our channel, and you can view that and the past recordings of our messages and that kind of stuff. So If you want to hear Reverend Sharon's message to us, please do that. And let's join in a prayer for our congregation now. Unity Spiritual Center of Lansing embraces its journey of spiritual growth as we walk this new path of bountiful blessings. We are emerging as a greater expression of love, a force for good in our neighborhood. Receptive to the handprint of God, we are guided to fields of unlimited possibilities to be a meaningful light shining in our world. And so it is. Allah, Shalom, Amen, Namaste. And for fellowship time today, we'll stay seated and we'll get to know each other a little bit better around our tables. And Reverend Sharon likes to give us a topic for discussion. So today, let's set an intention for how we intend to spend our next week. We'll talk about that for a couple of minutes and then come back for our opening song. Let's get some energy going, and we'll stand up and sing our opening song together. Stand as you are able. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. No more forward, no more backward. No more spinning around and around. My life is moving ever upward. My feet are leaving the ground. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. No more downward, no more darkness, no more wondering the point of it all. My life is destined, oh, for greatness. My soul has answered the call. Up, up, up to a higher place. Up, 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 far beyond this time and space. Up, up, up to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Higher place, higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. I feel my soul rising to a higher place. Thanks. You may be seated.
Good morning. I am grateful to serve as platform and soloist today. My name is Winalee Zeeb, and it's wonderful to be here and to serve. Today's daily word reading. Our word is protected, protected. Inspired by John 4, verse 4. The one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. Sometimes we may feel at the mercy of a changing, tumultuous world we cannot control. This is never true. Even though the chaos of the world may swirl around us, at the center of our being is a place of perfect peace and calm. Whenever we are in need of a safe refuge, we turn to God. To God within to reach this place of tranquility and reclaim feelings of security and protection. The sun always rises after the longest, darkest night. We remind ourselves of this truth and feel grateful as we allow the light of spiritual understanding to release and reclaim whatever power we may have unwittingly given to a fear-based thought. Fully in tune with the divine presence within us, we move safely and confidently through whatever challenging circumstance. Let us affirm together. Through my oneness with God, I feel protected. And our core value this month is joyfulness. Yay! Joy. We are creative. We are joy-filled spiritual beings. Joyfulness is our true nature. We can live this core value by taking time to laugh, yes, and play in a childlike wonder, connect with others, in fellowship and in choosing to be optimistic. We sing together, laugh together, and sometimes, I will change it to all the time, dance together. Let us affirm our core value together. With playful expression, we celebrate life, love, and abundance. Yes. Our Sunday services are hybrid experiences. This means they will be available to you both on location and online, whichever works for you. Live stream and recordings of the services are on our website, YouTube, and on Facebook. Currently, we continue to offer classes and meetings online and anticipate expanding to offering hybrid experiences by the fall. Details of all our activities can be found on our website, unitylansing.org, and in our weekly e-news. Our prayer ministry team continues to be active and available to hold you and your loved ones in prayer. Prayer requests can be placed in the prayer box in our lobby or electronically through the website or with a phone call. Call the church. As we settle into our new home, our ministry teams and activities are reactivating. Our fellowship team is in full swing and could use a few more team members. Kay Batterson will soon be starting a section of our outreach team to help connect us with our neighbors. Pre-pandemic, one of the most popular activities was SALT, an acronym for Sunday Adult Learning Time. Those interested in helping with SALT sessions, there's a meeting Sunday, August 22nd at noon following the Sunday service. More information on all activities can be found on our website and in our weekly e-news. If you're not receiving the weekly e-news, you can sign up for the e-news using the connection cards on the table. A new team has been formed to focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion in our community. This potentially impacts everything from our PowerPoint slides to what organizations we partner with. If you're interested in being a part of this very important work, please email Teresa Mulford. They are scheduled to meet Tuesday, August 24th at 6:30 p.m. Yes. Free books. A lot of free books. Unity recently received some generous book donations. Since we are unable to keep them all, they are available to anyone who would like to give them a new home. You will find them on the long white table near the entrance to our sanctuary. Also know next week will be the last week, so keep that in mind. Come on in. And now I would like to introduce myself. And I also wanted to share the song selection. I'm going to share with you another Karen Drucker song. She's such a dear friend of mine and heart sister. And Karen and I shared deep grief at one point on our journey. And this song, I really want to dedicate it to Reverend Sharon. And Karen and I had many conversations about this particular song. So may we energetically hug her and hold her and her family as I share. Thank you. What would love do anytime that I feel ashamed? I ask, what would love do anytime that I can't find my truth? I ask, what would love do? What would love do? Love has all the answers. Love makes no demands. Love will lead me to the truth and help me to understand that life is all about love. When I have something hard I need to say, I ask, what would love do? When it seems another block is in my way, I ask, what would love do? When it seems I can't face another day, I ask, what would love do? What would love do? Oh yeah, what would love do? Love has all the answers. Love makes no demands. Love will lead me to the truth and help me to understand that life is all about love. In any situation I ask, what would love do? When I'm feeling limitation I ask, what would love do? I need to look into my soul and ask, what would love do? What would love do? Oh yeah, what would love do? I have to look into my soul and ask. I need to look into my heart and ask, what would love do? What would love do? What would love do? What would love do? Thank you. To Sharon and family. Thank you. And now I am so pleased to introduce Bill Diedrich. This is amazing. I love this man. He's fantastic. So my introduction would have been a little different. I'll share with you. I learned as I asked him, I did not know this, Bill. He's the author of 8 books. I had no 8, count them. And has spoken at New Thought churches for over 25 years. Thank you for that. Thank you. He lives in East Lansing with his amazing, I added that word, wife, Peggy. And with great pleasure, I introduce to you Bill Diedrich.
Winalee. Hi. Last time I spoke for Unity of Lansing was a few years ago and a few places ago at the old metaphysical church. So I have to say, nice place you have here. Looking good. As you can see, the title of my talk is where your attention goes, your energy flows. So this is a reflective talk. You're not going to hear every word because nobody ever does when somebody comes up here and speaks. You hear the words that mostly fit for you, and then you have your own thoughts. And so I'd like your thoughts, if you will, to be reflective, to look at yourself and say, well, where does my attention go? Where is my energy flowing? And when we do that, we often find we need to shift our attention. And speaking of shifting, I kind of like this spot up here better. I'm going to shift. Is that okay? All right. Nice soft carpeting. It's brighter. And I'm a little higher up so I can see everybody better. So what do you focus your attention on every day? Past events, regrets, mistakes, past successes, people who hurt you, people you blame for your problems or for the world problems, people you have to meet today. If your focus is on bodies, objects, people, time, in those cases, you're driving the energy away from you instead of inward, where it needs to be. And actually, we use our friends, our bosses, family members, partners, the news to reinforce our addictions to victimhood and anger, to self-righteous indignation, to being hurt. And we know, all of us know, that it's not the person or the situation that's doing it to us. It's our continued attention on it that's doing it. We do it to ourselves. And as long as you're focused on who hurt you, who you blame, they own you. Actually, they don't own you. Your image of them owns you. And your image of them is not real. It's just an image. It's an illusion. So if you spend an hour thinking about how upset you are with somebody and blaming them, you've just spent an hour of your life blaming an illusion for the way that you feel, when all the while you're creating how you feel. Think about that for a moment. Whatever you addictively focus on every day, whatever seems to cause you stress or anger or resentment, disappointment, shame, guilt, worry, it owns you. And I've called these types of anxiety and stress and negative thinking, I've called them addictions. Why are they addictions? Well, if you think a thought over and over again in your brain, we create what's called neural nets, neural pathways. And the more you think it, the more solid that pathway becomes, so pretty soon it's automatic. Think about it when you learn to drive a car. Do you think about driving a car when you're driving it? You just know what to do, right? Because you have the neural nets for it. Well, the same thing when you get angry, when you blame people, when you get upset. It's all automatic. It's you're not actually doing the thinking. This program that you've created is doing the thinking for you. And so you get a stimuli, the look on the face of your partner, or the way that your child or your parent says something to you, somebody cuts you off in traffic, whatever it is, and it's a stimuli, and the pattern kicks in. And immediately then, the chemicals that are stimulated by those nerve pathways, literal chemicals, flow to cells in your body. And when chemicals enter cells, you feel emotion. And since you've been feeding these chemicals to your cells for so long, they need it. You can barely get by without it. I can't get by a single day unless I blame my wife for something. It's kind of like that. That's not one I want to encourage, but, it happens. Or blame the husband or the spouse, however you want to call it. If we live in stress, and most people on the planet do, we initiate a rush of adrenaline or a rush of cortisol. And those chemicals are good. They're fight or flight, and when it's a real situation that you need it. But after a time, we become addicted to the adrenaline rush. We become addicted to the drama. So the hormones of stress are addictive, and then we use the conditions of our life, the people we struggle with, to satisfy the addiction. So in my example of I can't get through the day without blaming my wife for something, that's my addiction. I need that chemical. I need for her to do something wrong. I need for her to screw up so that I can get upset and satisfy my addiction. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But that's how it works. In essence, we need the job to be terrible, the relative to be annoying and maddening. We need the Republicans or whatever, the Democrats. We need them to mess up because it satisfies our addiction for self-righteous indignation. And then we can put our negative opinions and criticisms on Facebook or whatever we do. We're addicted to the chemicals of negativity, complaining, blaming, being self-righteously angry, feeling guilty, feeling ashamed, feeling resentful. Therefore, we become addicted to our own thoughts. And since stress produces hormones in our bodies, cortisol, adrenaline, and others, and by addicting ourselves to these chemicals that are meant only for specific threat situations, really, but they've become habitual for most humans, our bodies are then in perpetual fight or flight. In fight or flight, our cells go into defensive mode and are unable to effectively do healing and growth. They can either do one or the other. Cells are either doing healing and growth or they're in defensive mode. If they're in defensive mode, they're not doing their job. So when you're stressed, your cells aren't doing their job. Thus, the hormones of stress make you sick. Literally. Your thoughts, then, make you sick. If you constantly draw from your current list of responses and reactions, you maintain whatever conditions you have in your life, even if you hate them. If you live in emergency mode, you can't be creative. Your creative abilities are stifled because your focus is on survival. When you're in fight or flight, the frontal lobe of your brain, which is creative, literally shuts off. And you're back here with the amygdala and what you might call the reptilian brain. You're in survival mode, and that's not creative. So what do? Well, first, lower the volume on negative emotion, which will then help to weaken the neural connections you've made for stress. Catch yourself in the middle of that blaming thought and say, whoa, I don't need to go there today. That's not helping me. Now, when you do that, you have more energy for you. So disinvest your energy and attention from hurtful thoughts. Focus on what you want, what you really want, not on what you don't want. What if you invested your thinking, your emotions, in something different than all that stuff, such as a closer walk with God, better health, greater financial security, more loving relationships, or a more peaceful world. Doing that, you shifted your attention toward what you truly want. And depending on how much of a fight your ego, your negative addictions put up, and depending on the strength of your intention, you will change. You'll become healthier. You'll enjoy greater well-being. The moment you take your attention off your problems, you take your attention off them, you move back into the realm of possibilities. Call this realm the unified field. That's what they call it in physics anyway. It's the unbounded universe that will respond to your thoughts, your feelings, and intentions. It's already responding. Take your attention off your body. Become a nobody instead of somebody. Take attention off the people around you. Become no one, not someone. Take attention off material things. Go from something to nothing. Take attention off where you think you have to be and when you have to be there. Go from somewhere and sometime to no time and nowhere. And when you get quiet and when you become no one, in no time and nowhere, you fall into the present moment. You're here. Falling into the present moment allows you to be truly creative. Think about it. When are your happiest moments? When you're not thinking about you. I would guess for Winalee, it's when she's singing or when she's dancing, right? Are you thinking about you? No. And all of you, whatever creative stuff you do, if it's prayer or meditation, you dance, you write, you draw, you paint, you build things, whatever it is, when you are caught up in that, you're not thinking about you. Those are your creative moments. That's when you're happiest. It's when we're all caught up in ourselves, when we're being somebody and someone, talking about those other bodies and ones, that we're not happy. So when we do this, we focus on the unified field. We focus on possibility. And we connect to the field of information, and it helps us to be creative. We have access. We connect not as a body, not as a certain person, but as an awareness, as a point of awareness, an expression of God. And when you do that, you feel as if you already have what you're looking for. Isn't that what Jesus said in the New Testament? Ask, believing you have already received, and it is yours. This focus then makes you feel connected rather than disconnected. Connected rather than separated. Connected to the field, then we can begin to trust it. Trust the law. Trust that which is beyond space and time. Now we begin to collapse time. Possibilities are collapsed into specifics. We can't predict when things will materialize. That's not our job. Predicting is trying to control it, which puts us back in a separated state. The unified field is intelligence and love. We tune into the intelligence and love, what we may call God, and we leave behind our worries, our addictions, our blaming and hurt, our anger and resentment. Now you're free. Now you can create. Now transformation is possible, probable. You're ready for it. In other words, you let go and let God. That's what that saying means. Stop hurting yourself. Stop diving into the past memories or future anticipations and practice seeing Christ in everyone, God in everything. See yourself as already connected to what you truly want. See yourself and feel what it's like when you already have what you truly want. This is how it works. When you stop stressing and hurting yourself, your body can then leave the stress reaction where it is caught up in fight or flight, in defense, and now focus on healing and restoration and building strength. When you stop stressing and hurting yourself, people experience you differently. And you find more healthy people and more healthy interactions attracted to you, drawn to you. When you stop stressing and hurting yourself, you're capable of creating, of recognizing innovation, of receiving new ideas which will prosper you, bless you, heal you. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Where your energy flows, that's what you're creating. It isn't easy to release addictions. It isn't easy to change long-standing patterns. Yet if you make the decision, create the intention, if you decide clearly what you want, then when old patterns or feelings show up, you can stop yourself. That's not who I am. That doesn't align with my intentions. I don't need that anymore. I'm not going there. You realign your thoughts and emotions and your stories and what you tell yourself with what you truly want. So how does this work in real life? This summer, starting around June 20-something, I started having some issues and a sinus infection. End of June, I went to urgent care. Doctor said, it's a sinus infection. I had the COVID test. It was negative. And so she gave me an antibiotic and took it for 10 days. It didn't do anything. So, still there. Even today, August 8th, right? I still have it. So, a couple weeks ago, I went to a naturopath. She did her thing. She's very good. She gave me some stuff to take. She told me it was microparasites in my sinus passageways, among a few other things. So she gave me stuff to take care of that. Told me I need to drink 80 ounces of water a day, and that orange juice and black tea and stuff like that doesn't count. It's got to be water or herbal tea. So, okay, I'm doing all that religiously. I still have it, but I'm still doing it. So I'm doing all the things in the physical that make sense, right? But I also know that whatever situation that I find myself in, whether it's a physical issue or financial or relational or in my life work, whatever issue comes up, it's there for a reason. It's here to heal whatever collection of emotions, beliefs, memories are stored in my body that are the real cause of my dis-ease. So in other words, I can take all the pills and everything and maybe cure the physical, but I haven't healed the cause. So I'm not impatient to get rid of daily headaches. I don't have a headache right now. A little Advil each day gets me through the afternoon. And actually in the last 6 weeks since I've had this is my 5th church talk, and I also did a funeral. But I was good and energized for all of them. So Advil is a good thing for me. But I've taken more of it in the last 6 weeks than I have in my whole life previous to that. But I have to do what I have to do to get by while I go through my healing process. I focus my attention then on healing, not just of my body, but the whole person, the whole me. I do what makes sense in the physical, as I've told you. The urgent care, the naturopath, take care of my body, drink water, rest, avoid alcohol and sugar. But I focus my attention on healing me, on the presence of God within me and around me. And so 6 weeks into it, some might say, well, Bill, doesn't look like it's working. You still have symptoms. You still need Advil to get through the day. Not true. It is working. As long as I'm focusing my attention on healing, I'm succeeding. Because I see myself as already healed, already whole, as enlivened, as energized, as an expression of the one power and one presence. And I've asked through my affirmation and prayer, believing that I already receive, as Jesus taught us. I'm doing that. I'm healing. I can feel the progress, not so much in my body yet, but I feel it emotionally. I feel it in my thoughts. I feel it in what I give my attention to. That's the healing I'm going for. The physical symptoms are actually kind of secondary. I don't get to control the timeline. That's not my job. I let go and I let God. I'm doing this. You can do this. Most of you probably already do this, or you have done it. You can do this whatever situation arises for you. Go within. Reflect on where you place your attention. Redirect your energy, your attention away from complaining, blaming, wishing and hoping, to healing and wholeness, to taking action that enhances and embraces your healing and wholeness. It's a process. Sometimes it takes a while. I love the quote from A Course in Miracles: infinite patience produces immediate results. I still get headaches. That's the worst of it, actually, and I get tired faster. But I am getting immediate results, as I said, emotionally and in my thoughts. So it's working. You are energized and enlivened, healed and whole. So each day, each morning, rise up in clarity and confidence and embrace your healing. Embrace your well-being. Embrace the love that embraces you. We all live in the embrace of God's unconditional love. So embrace it. Embrace who you are. Embrace your health and wealth, your wholeness. You can do this. Blessings to all of you. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Bill. We're going to move into a time of meditation, and let's join together in our song, When I Pray. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray.
This is our time of meditation. If you're able, sit up as straight as possible in your chair with your chin parallel to the floor, feet flat on the floor, if possible, unless that's not comfortable. And I'd like you to breathe in deeply, pulling the air down to your solar plexus, to your stomach, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In the book of Genesis, it says that God, Elohim, breathed into the soul of the first human being, the first soul, breathed life into that soul. So with each in-breath, God is breathing into you. Breathing in, receive the love and the grace of God. Breathing out, releasing. Breathing in, receiving the unconditional love of God. Breathing out, releasing, letting go. Breathing in, giving thanks for God's unconditional love. Breathing out, letting go, releasing. Now you are filled with the love and the light of God's unconditional love. As we are here in this place, this holy place, let us recognize for just a moment, let us see ourselves as nobody. That is, you are not a body. You are you. So let go of the body for the moment. Your attention on it anyway. It knows how to breathe, to beat its heart, and to run itself. It doesn't need your conscious attention. You are no body. Let go of what time it is or what you have to do today. You are in no time. Therefore, you are here in the eternal now, the present moment. You are no body in the present moment, in the eternal now. Let go even of place. Although we know what this place is, for a moment, be no place. And in being this way, you realize that being nobody, you are everyone. Being in no time, you are in all time, eternity. Being no place, you are everywhere present. For you are made in the image and likeness of God, and God is everywhere present. And so breathing in, breathing out, feel the energy. Feel the creative energy flowing through you. And allow to come to your mind that which is most important in your continued growth, whatever that may be, and see it now as complete, as no body, in no place and no time. Know that it's already yours. You are connected. You are blessed. Express your gratitude. Thank you, God, for that which is most important in your continued growth. Let the love that comes from your gratitude flow from your heart center. And so you are so filled with the presence of God that as you breathe in, breathing in the presence, the love of God, and now breathing out, extending that love into your world. Breathing in the love of God, extending to the world, into your life, the love that you have to give. For what is given to you, you can express to the world. For you are a blessing to everyone else. Your gifts that you offer, whatever they may be, bless so many others. Breathing in the love of God, expressing that love with your out-breath. Love flows in, love flows out. We are all one in love. We are one with God, one with ourselves, one with what we most desire, one with each other. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Thank you, God. And so it is.
If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. Please join me. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. Once more, beautiful. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. Give and receive. Give and receive. If love is why we're here, may we be an open channel. If love is why we're here, may we give and then receive. Please join. If love is why we're here, may we be an open channel. If love is why we're here, may we give and then receive. Why you're here. If love is why you're here, may you be an open channel. If love is why you're here, may you give and then receive. Let's sing that one more time. If love is why you're here, may you be an open channel. If love is why you're here, may you give and then receive. Beautiful. Give and receive. Give and receive. If love is why I'm here, let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive. If love is why I'm here, Let me be an open channel. If love is why I'm here, let me give and then receive.
Thank you. Thank you, Unity Band. And thank you to our guest pianist today. Thank you so much. Beautiful. And at this time is our time for blessing and love offering. Thank you for those that are online and supporting Unity online or with mailing in so many ways in our times. Also, there are envelopes on the table and bowls in the center of your table. You choose whatever method you would like. And let's repeat our blessing together. Oh, we sing a song first. Let's sing first. That's why I came up behind you. It's all a dance.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Thank you. And with your love offering, repeat with me. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I receive. I receive. I praise, give thanks, and am glad.
Yep, and now please stand up. We're going to join together in our closing song, I Choose Love. Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. Peace on the planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us, let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. We choose love. Now let's join together in our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God is within us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thanks, everybody.